Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supremacy Head of God. Now listen, I'm gonna talk about Wano and why I don't think you will survive Wano. Now surviving doesn't mean just living. It means living normally, day to day. Now Wano is screwed up because big Kaido man, big brother Kaido man, he got that shit in a chokehold, bro. Like he really don't be playing around the way he be running that place. He be running that place like it's a prison, like a prison yard. You know what I'm saying? And he the big boss. He the big honcho. He pull up and shit get done. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a prison yard with no prison guards. You know what I'm saying? He's the big bully. It's his house, and nobody messing with what he wants, and nobody messing with his bottom line. It's big Kaido, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now he's not big Supreme Uchiha level, of course. And listen, if you subscribe, he's obviously not big U level. But if you ain't subscribed, you just a little peon, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You gotta press that subscribe button unless you're a peon, bro. You gotta smash that like video unless you're a peon, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you get one shot by like let's see who. If you get one shot by like pre-marine Kobe, then don't even press like or subscribe. Leave the video, bro. This shit is not for you, bro. This is for the big Suprema. You know what I'm saying? They say Supreme Haki users, King Haki users. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, surviving one was tough because this man Kaido, bro. So the smile fruit, first of all, because he does a whole dealing with the smile fruits, right? And basically what they're doing is they're trying to test to see they're basically testing to try to create artificial devil fruits, right? And if they are able to do that, they can create an army of devil fruit users and try to take over the world or try to take over more places and just gain a tighter hold on throughout like and in Wano and in like around whatever region that he wants, and he can wage war on the government or wage war on any empire or the sea if he actually builds up this army of devil users, because it's a lot to handle, because a lot of these devil powers be broken. If he can somehow emulate one of those Zoan top tier awakened vibes and send them out to war, you know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, potentially, he's also creating foes for himself, but he's obviously strong as hell. So he's just kind of seeing it as him and his wings, king and queen, will be able to deal with whatever person. Because not everybody's gonna be brave enough to even try to fight Kaido in the first place. So it's kind of like makes sense that then he'd have that. You know how powers work and power systems and the government and everything works, right? So top down. That's how it works. Fear is kind of how you keep people in line and in check. The fear of freedom, aka jail time, etc., etc. And he even put Luffy, our boy Luffy, who we gotta admit, that's big ass plot armor, man. Like, why did Kaido not just murk this man? But anyway, he threw this man in prison. And had him working like a slave, bro. So if you do anything wrong, you a slave, or you get in the smart fruit, or you die. Now, smart fruit ain't even positive, because like a lot of it is like, if it works, like you got powers. If not, you smile forever. You know what I'm saying? You smiling forever, bro. So even if it's sad, your parents die, you start laughing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you cooked, bro. You cooked. Like, that's you know what I'm saying? Like, you cooked, bro. People don't even like, why you all smiling? Why you all laughing, bro? Like, that's crazy. You can no longer express emotions properly, bro. That's tough. I don't even count that as real survival, because you're not really living fully anymore. You've just lost a big part of you. Now, people live with disabilities and all these type of situations in real life, so we're not gonna count that as like an L. So if that's just all that happens to you, you probably alright. But the problem is there's starvation, you know what I'm saying? There's a lack of food, there's famine, there's all of these other situations, and then they have a leader who's the biggest douchebag on earth, who could just decide, I want to murk that somebody because I just want to show off my power, because big Kaido got me, I can do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm the illegitimate king, and this is what I do. Or the illegitimate I'm the illegitimate king. Oh, anyway, as the oh my goodness, as the illegitimate, what the hell? Bro, as the not real king, bro, as the fake king, bro, as the one that like placed himself in there by betraying everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He really likes to showcase his power, to almost prove to himself that he deserves to be in that position, to prove to himself that he's actually, a king material. He's actually the real person in charge, and it's not big Kaido really telling him what to do, and he's just out there sucking Kaido's toes. You know what I'm saying? So obviously famine, hunger, all of that stuff happening. On top of that, Big Kaido can, you know what I'm saying, pull up and do what he pleases. His people can pull up and do what they please, especially to the people not living in the city, in the capital, where the fake emperor king guy is at. Like, if you're not living there with him, bro, like, if you live with them, you might be screwed anyway, because he and his goons might pull up and mess you up. If you're against the regime and anybody finds out you cooked, you might be burnt alive, or, you know, thrown into a cauldron, or you know, executed or anything. So you gotta live. You living basically in like communist, not regime, but like a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're living in. Like, you can't do nothing for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you struggling to eat, you struggling to survive, you struggling to do anything really out here. So it's not even, I don't know if it's even a life worth living out in Wano, man. It is crazy over there. So that's the thing. Now, how to survive in Wano? So we're gonna try to figure out a method to survive. One, stay out of the way of everything. Do not get into any political immigration, whatever. Do not get into any political strifes. Do not choose any side on politics. Just be like, yeah, all hell Kaido, all hell this king, he's the rightful guy, yeah, woo. But the problem with doing that, the other side that are against the king and shit might be like, man, this motherfucker right here, man, he one of them boys right here. And them boys actually might also pull you up the ladder, because you such an you know what I'm saying. So it's very hard, like, you know what I'm saying, because the other side might pull up and take you out for supporting. So if you kind of stay and tote the line in between a little bit, which is hard to do, but it's not impossible, you may be able to survive. But the thing is, most people aren't well spoken, aren't that great when it comes to managing stuff like that. Because if you think about it in real life, how many people struggle to balance even just work-life balance, or balance way easier things in life than balancing accidentally saying some shit that gets you murked. Like, so that's one thing. You just got to be careful with that part. You just got to really shut your mouth and like really look around you and really pay attention to who's around you, who's listening, because they do got spies, they do got all type of things happening in the city. And you know, if you're in the outskirts, you probably cook, but starvation gonna get you somehow, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You cooked. Starvation, bandits, smile fruits, slavery, whatever. Something gonna get you, bro. Even if you're in the city, it might get you, but at least you have a little bit of hope, a little bit of leeway, because Kaido kind of lives the city alone, because that's kind of the deal he has with your man, type beat. You know what I mean? So that's a thing right there that you just gotta pay attention to, because you could end up cooked very, very easily. Any slight misstep gets you cooked. So I really think your chances of survival is really, really low. But again, to survive, you gotta just tote the line, be in the city, and away. But you know, and just keep away from any trouble. Somehow have a business, because this is the olden time. So you gotta be able to sell something or do labor or something in order to live, bro. If you can't provide no goddamn service, bro, you ain't surviving. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just be wary of bandits, and be wary of, like, don't walk around at night, don't do certain stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be careful. Don't go after any super pretty girls, because if the king decides like, yo, I like this girl, this motherfucker likes this girl too, murk that dude. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be very, very careful. And we know how men think with those, you know what I'm saying? And if they think too hard, if you think too hard with that shit, you getting murked, you getting cut off. You know? So that's really the only way I think you can survive. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can even grow plants and shit, because a lot of the grounds and everything is like infertile and completely damaged, because Kaido and Core are just doing whatever they please with the land, because they can just do whatever they want. They can pull up and kill a monster with bare hands. They can, you know what I'm saying? They're taking all the good shit. They're taking all the food, all the good shit, all the good land. They're taking all of that for themselves to feed his army and his people up in his sky little castle. You know what I'm saying? Floating castle up there. So that's kind of what he's doing. And again, you know, I think the chances of you meeting a Big Kaido or any of those guys is not that crazy high. But the problem is those bandits, those other people, if they see you alone, you ain't got friends, they will cook you, bro. If they see you doing too good, they'll cook you, bro. If they see that, like, you know what I'm saying, this guy kind of be moving and like, I don't know, I just don't like his face, they'll cook you, bro. So you really just living by chance, day to day, hoping that starvation don't get you. Goddamn, the king don't get you. If the king don't get you, Kaido and his people don't get you. If they don't get you, spies and other trifling motherfuckers don't get you. You really just hoping for the best a lot of time. But it seems like a lot of people in the city seem to be decently adjusted. So I feel like the city is your safest bet. Anywhere else is basically a suicide note, because living out there in the outskirts, bro, if you get seen by somebody, you getting cooked, because they're like, shit, I'm taking all this motherfuckers things. But that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think? How would you survive Wano? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.